Stop, on the side, you are in the middle of the road.
Sì, beh, ma prima... No, prima era sbagliato il tempo.
Coño, Carlos, está apretado. Si no funciona la pistola, la apreté.
The 2000 Safari Rally saw the Panizzi brothers, Gilles and Hervé, lose their minds. The tarmac specialists would go on to become 7-time WRC winners, but by far the lowest moment of their WRC careers came in Kenya in 2000, when they got stuck behind the slower Subaru of Roberto Sanchez. Sanchez had failed to move over and spent the stage throwing up dust and blocking the brothers, who became gradually more incensed. The red mist set in at the stage end, and when they left their car to physically confront the Argentinian, they each landed themselves a $50,000 fine.
The driver before is not sport.
Why?
Because I remote him, and the helicopter, my helicopter, say to him, stop, he don't stop, and me, paf! Just limit, and I have a 2 puncture. Not possible. No.
Northern Ireland's Chris Meek was another to lose his cool at the stage end in Turkey 2019. After dropping more than a minute to his rivals on the 38-kilometre stage 6 due to driving on worn tyres in a sudden downpour, the Toyota driver wasn't happy when asked to explain himself.
Chris, we were expecting to see a puncture on the rear there, but what's going on?
I have no grip, zero grip. I started the stage with little rubber, and my only objective was to get to the finish. So I drove quite gently, but then the rain came really heavy, about 12, 15 k's to go, and it was like polished, and it was like driving on ice. So yeah, to get to the finish in this rally, I had to take that one slowly.
Why was the grip so bad?
You never seen rain be...
Marcus Gronholm was fighting for the lead at the end of day one on the first Rally Mexico in 2004, but quickly lost motivation after a third power steering problem in as many rallies struck his Peugeot.
Ja vasen nopea suppuu.
Löi käsillä.
We have no power steering. We have no power.
Trouble hit midway through stage 5, leaving him struggling through the next 2 stages and losing almost 5 minutes, dropping him to 7th and not in an optimistic mood.
What's wrong? No guess, no power steering. And we have 2 long stages to go. I'm fed up with this car.
Gronholm would recover to finish 6th, and the season wasn't a complete disaster. 5th overall and victorious in the forests of his native Finland. Thierry Neuville's temper hit boiling point on Friday afternoon in Portugal 2022, when the front wheel of his Hyundai fell off on a liaison section. A quick fix enabled the Belgian to complete the day, but he dropped huge time with only 2-wheel drive and was visibly upset at the end of stage 8.
I lost the wheel on the road section. I had to fix it, but I had a damaged drive shaft.
Jari-Matti Latvala was the 4th different leader of the 2018 Rally Spain, as the Toyota driver chased his first World Rally Championship victory in 20 months. Overnight leader Oitanak suffered a puncture on the last leg of the morning loop that cost him a commanding 33-second lead, leaving Hyundai's Danny Sordo on top of the leaderboard at his home event. But the consistent Latvala overhauled his rival and broke away into a 5-second lead before disaster struck on the 17th and penultimate stage, a puncture, which allowed the returning Sebastian Loeb to sweep home and claim victory.
Gary, the splits were amazing. I don't want to know. I'm so angry now because I would have won this rally if we haven't just had this puncture.
Carlos Sainz and Lewis Moya were set fair to win the 1998 World Championship in Great Britain. Despite starting the rally 2 points behind Tommi Mäkinen, the Finns' early crash led to retirement, and rally leaders Sainz and Moya just had to get to the finish line. But they would be denied in the most heartbreaking fashion, as just 650 metres from the finish of the 28th and final stage, the Toyota's engine gave up the ghost and ground to a halt. Richard Burns won the rally and Mäkinen the title, leaving Moya so gutted he threw his helmet through the stricken Corolla's rear window.
Did you try pushing the car?
No way.
No way.
A roadside rock caused chaos in the 2009 Acropolis Rally of Greece. A second-place Dani Sordo crashed into it during the 9th stage. Marshall signalled the stage would be neutralised, with Petter Solberg receiving the yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Yeah.
120.
But despite the stage being stopped, Marshall's signals weren't sufficient for the following Henning Solberg, who made the same mistake and was left exasperated as to why he hadn't been warned.
At least we called down and said it was a storm. We were staying there for 5 minutes. And this man pulled me over here. And I cannot see if the man is staying like this or this. Huh? I've waited 5 minutes on the start.
WRC2 leader Mads Osberg found himself in hot water with the authorities after a puncture on stage 18 of the 2021 Rally Italia Sardinia, which cost him the class lead and his temper. And the Norwegian received a €1,000 fine and suspended 25-point championship penalty for his foul-mouthed interview at the stage end.
So annoyed, all the things happening all the time. I touch absolutely nothing, straight away I have a puncture.
A tyre change left Mikko Hirvonen more than 2 minutes behind his Ford teammate and rally leader Jari-Matti Latvala in the 2011 Rally Portugal. But his decision to rejoin stage 9 immediately following his repairs ahead of the hard-charging Sebastian Loeb didn't sit well with the Frenchman, who duly lost more than half a minute and his cool at the stage end.
Mikko, you absolutely gutted a puncture in there, but it was very quick for change for you.
Well, could have been, look. It could have been a faster. As you can see, I'm sure Sebastian is really mad.
He's just giving you a nudge in the bumper there.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not nice, and I'm sorry about that. But when I change the tire, then we go. That's it. If they want to change that, give us 3 minutes or something. But that's how the rules are now, and we change the tire and then we go.
He had the puncture. He started 8 seconds in front of me, and he didn't let me pass to protect Jari-Matti for sure. For sure, it's a good strategy for Ford, but he destroyed my race also. I didn't have a puncture. He had a puncture, so he didn't need to destroy mine. You are very mad about this. Oh, it's finished. Now we can play only for third, so it's what we have to do. It's like that, but.
Co-driver Carlos Del Barrio was left devastated in Germany in 2006 after getting lost in his pace notes and calling the wrong corners. And his pilot, Chevy Pons, lived up to his reputation for having a short fuse before promptly chucking their Cronus-run Citroën Zara off the road straight into a vineyard.
Thank you.
Pons managed to get back on the road, but the car was covered in vines with enough grapes to make a half-decent bottle of wine. Del Barrio's grief was evident at the stage end as he burst into tears. But he would go on to have many better days, winning 3 WRC events alongside compatriot Dani Sordo.
34 right sharp, middle, into